Wind out your window. Can you please call that vulgarity words again?
I talk to you This is my language. This is my language. I talk to my wife.
By right, you should not take any photo lah. Hello? The pet's giving me trouble. He's scolding me. I think he still take photo.
So, a few days ago, this traveller was clearing at departure and he took some pictures and videos of my colleague. Of course, you know, a checkpoint is a protected area. You're not supposed to take pictures and videos if you're not authorized to.
Okay, delete photo. Delete photo.
After checks on the phone, you showed that it was already deleted. And therefore, we allowed him to depart.
Thank you. We also need to find out from the IO.
A few days later, when he was using the checkpoint again, he was stopped because he was wanted to be referred to the police. Hello, you all, join the queue! Hello, you don't look away, I saw you, you come here. You go join the back.
Kasih pasport. You tolak ikut dia. Kita check barang you tu sudah.
Empty out your pockets, put your items on the table. You don't know that barang-barang ni is all detailable, right?
All zones, suspected II, over.
Oh.
So I just contacted your investigation officer. You are under investigation right now. Because of what?
ICS found the photographs and the videos that the traveller took were uploaded online.
Your section 6, bracket 3 of the FOHA Act, in section 29.
No, you don't tell me all the number I don't know
Okay, you don't know, never mind. You save all your questions. Later you go straight to your IO. We are bringing you to meet him now.
Where?
At the Woodlands division.
So I drive
No, we will bring you. We will bring you. So as of right now, you can call any family member to come down and pick up your car. By right, you are inside this office, you cannot use your phone at all. You just take your time. You sit down and talk.
So, in this circumstance, we actually allow him to use his phone strictly to make arrangements to get somebody to come and collect his vehicle.
Okay. Bro, any confirmation your friend once come, go to departure bus hall, pass office, inform that your friend is there to collect your car. Then we will bring your friend over here and then take your car. But your friend confirm me, come in. Okay, give me the name and the contact number. How?
After the subject was done with his arrangements, he still continued to use his phone.
So you still need the phone for anything else?
Wait, you need
For what?
what for what? Message lah, what for what?
For what lah? I want to know.
Common sense lah, for what? Message lor.
No, because you know in the office, you're not supposed to use your phone. So we have allowed you...
No need to arrange people come take my car.
Listen. We have allowed you ample time to use your phone.
Then?
Sir, recording
So, I scared
So basically, the subject, he was already agitated from the get-go.
Then?
You better take one step back, sir.
Then talk properly lah.
Wrong.
I message got wrong
Interacting with frustrated travellers is quite normal. It's like almost an everyday thing for us officers. But specifically for that case, the distance between him and me, it wasn't that far.
You calm down. You take a breath. First. You breathe in first. Breathe in.
You don't know how to talk.
No, everything is recorded.
So, I scared lah.
So when the subject started calling me names, of course initially I was quite frustrated because he was quite loud and extremely rude. While the situation was heating up, Shamil came.
I'm asking you, why are you using your phone? For what?
Why I cannot use my phone lah?
Warning to you.
I talk to you. Don't talk
Wong, my first warning to you. You're gonna call my colleague stupid again. It's not gonna be very favorable right now, okay? Right now, you are under investigation. We don't want things to escalate more, correct? Take a breath, you sit down first. I will tell you what's gonna happen next. Can? Bro, like I mentioned to you just now. By right, you inside his office, cannot use phone. We understand. I know. I understand you have to arrange. But from my understanding, it was arranged already. Now, what I want to know, what else are you arranging now?
I ask them if I go in, I can be alright. I ask them wait for me outside. No, if need to lock up 2 days or what, then I ask them go.
Whatever is concrete will be informed to you later with your IO. So right now, what we need you to do, stop using your phone. That is all. Once I tell everything ready, put your phone in your pocket. Okay?
So thankfully he calmed down. After that he was all fine, he was all compliant. So the investigation officer from Woodlands Division has arrived at the checkpoint to collect the traveller. Our part of detaining the traveller is done and we can hand him over to the SPF, where they will carry out the investigation with regards to the photos and videos that he posted online. In our line of duty, we meet all sorts of travellers, all the time, and we just have to be ready to deal with them.
So today I'm deployed at the counter to clear the glass. So when we're on counter duties, we will actually meet all kinds of travellers. Hello. How many person? 2, ah? Don't mind switch on the light at the back. Ma'am, you don't mind? Just put down your phone for a while. Alright, here you go. Some of the travellers were actually too engrossed in their phones that they don't actually look up when they come to the counter. Hello. How many of you? 3 person, huh? John? Okay, then thank you. Hello. 2 person, huh? Sir, your QR code is not scanned properly. Okay. Andre?
Yes.
That's you, Andre?
Yes, me.
Okay. For me, the thing that I find most frustrating is that when they are already in front of me, when we do name calling, right, they don't acknowledge. So they'll just look at you in the eye, not moving, not blinking. So you have to repeat the name again and then they'll just give you that, yeah, it's me. Can't you tell? Weirdest questions. I can only think of those times where people ask like, what time I finish work, you want me to fetch you, that kind of thing.
They're hitting on you?
Legit, yeah. Hello, just one person?
One person.
Okay.
Why so jam?
Everybody's going home.
Thank you.
No problem. I get that kind of questions every day. Why so jam? It's always the same. Everybody wants to go home. Arrival or departure is the same for both sides.
My name is Belle, and I am a protective security team leader. I lead a group of FRT officers where we are trained to handle incidents ranging from minor incidents like dispute between travellers or road traffic accidents to major incidents like potential bomb threat and potential armed attackers. Day-to-day shifts can be routine, but at the same time when incidents happen, it can actually go from 0 to 100 really quickly.
So, what happened just now?
There's two bags
Okay.
on there, yeah. Then we need to rectify the ownership of the bag.
We are currently at Arrival Bus Concourse pre-clearance, where my FRT officers just got activated for unattended baggage. We will look out for telltale indicators like wires sticking out of the bag, ticking sounds, or a specific odour coming from the bag. One of the preliminary ways of us ascertaining whether this bag is of any concern, we will do a swab on the bag to ascertain if there are any traces of explosives on the item. In the event where the swab result comes back positive for explosive, it could indicate that there's a bomb inside the bag.
Roger, FRT1 Bravo, proceeding. Pax ST now, na? So, our colleagues managed to detect this while the traveler was going through the x-rays. I was actually quite alarmed when I saw this. You check out the mechanism. This is the suppressor, maybe, for the muzzle. So, this is a controlled weapon. Because it looks very much like a real weapon, you have to contact investigation officer from my SPF side.
For our test, it's actually no traces of any explosives. Currently, we have identified a possible owner of the bag through the CCTV. We will get the owner to identify the bag. Where are you heading? Why are you here in Singapore for? Working. Wow, so many things.
My two laptops here,
Mm-hmm.
and then my normal stuff here.
Yeah, your laptop here, then you just leave it in the bus.
No, because I got two laptops, it's so heavy.
Okay, because now you are on arrival.
I didn't know the procedure, because in Malaysia I left it there as well.
I see.
I honestly don't know, serious.
Later, after my officer will bring you up to the X-ray. Yeah, we still need to do our relevant checks on the bag. Can? So next time, remember bring with you.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
As realistic as the gun looks, we have ruled out that it is a real gun. One of the more realistic toy weapons that I've seen while I'm here, and at the same time is able to shoot water, gel, pellets. The mom actually bought the gun for her kid without knowing the rules and regulations of bringing these kind of items into Singapore. Okay, so now we are going to bring the item over to our charge office. How old was your son? He got interest in this kind of things. In the future, if you ever want to buy this kind of thing, you guys just do a bit of research first lah. Don't at all lah.
Nothing for him.
If he were to buy things like this, you just advise him also lah. But you know where to find or not? I teach you how to go and find. Yeah, some toy gun also cannot because got the pellet on because this one can shoot also. So this is your this gun lah. So basically what you need is a permit lah. Investigation officer said no offense since the traveller is willing to surrender the toy gun to us. So we will take the toy gun, we will hand over to our SPF colleagues, so the SPF colleagues will process the paperwork. So you have to check with police. Exactly how that one, right, the application process, you have to check with police. Then you ask them what they need for the permit.
Careful
FRT Sonia, the ambulance is on the way to you.
Yeah, you need ambulance assistance, is it? Yes, what's your vehicle number?
Offroom to scanning station. FRT on the ground. Be prepared to direct the Alpha Bravo to arrival bus concourse before clearance.
We have already received information. A traveller who was clearing at Malaysia side, she requires Alpha Bravo. Alpha Bravo means ambulance, medical attention. Our guys are going to activate the ambulance for the traveller.
Roger, currently the car trying to maneuver right lane.
We are at our arrival bus concourse. We are going to clear some of the way for the ambulance to arrive. Now we have two resources, our bus FRT and arrival car FRT. So our arrival car FRT will assist in receiving the vehicle and then we secure a bail for her. Bus FRT will then facilitate whatever medical attention. Because she's a female, we will need female officers to render assistance. At the same time, our ops room has eyes on the ambulance. So you see those guys over there? Those two are my partners for the day. They are going to receive the ambulance and I'll be joining them. FRT 1 Alpha calling ops room, coming over.
1 Alpha,
Check with you, where is the Alpha Bravo right now?
One Alpha, currently no sign.
The ambulance will be coming up via departure bus concourse because the ambulance is from inland, from Woodlands Fire Station. Help me unbypass the barrier. FRT Sonia, the ambulance is on the way to you. So all of them are in the same car? Yes, all. Okay. So this traveller's vehicle was entering Singapore from Malaysia. We have to get the car quickly to checkpoint because the traveller needed urgent medical attention, so we had to make sure that there was no jam. Because this is an emergency situation, so we try and expedite whatever clearance is needed for the travellers who are involved. The rest of the family, they will be meeting her at the hospital. We will do back-end clearance also, but the priority was for the traveller who was in pain, so that's why we expedited her clearance. I need the assessment first. Abdominal bleeding. Okay. Later, once you're ready to move, then we'll just facilitate. My colleague over there will help. Thanks, bro. So the traveller, she's conscious, but she's suffering from some abdominal bleeding, according to paramedics. So now they are going to bring the traveller over to KK Hospital for further assessment. So even on days whereby there is heavy traffic, we have to do it as fast as possible. We cannot delay vehicles, especially emergency services like ambulance. So we're just happy that the lady safely and in a conscious state out of a checkpoint and to the hospital.
My name is Dayang and I'm a Search and Examination Officer. Our job scope is to check vehicles such as motorcycles and cars. So what we look out for is any contraband items and all those like prohibited items. There are certain telltale indicators that I'll look out for. An example would be the behavior of the driver and also the condition of the car.
Okay, 你的 engine 关，然后开后面。哎，你的东西全部拿出来。
OK。
哎。Ni check biasa je eh.
Boleh.
Okay?
Tak apa.
Ni barang ni semua untuk siapa?
Ambil dah punya kata punya rumah.
Barang apa?
Dia ada kosmetik, ada ubat. Ni buka semua tu. Ubat banyak ni ubat.
Ya, you punya nama cousin siapa?
Ha?
Nama cousin ni siapa?
Dia ada...
Cepat. Nama cousin ni siapa? Nama cousin siapa? Nama cousin siapa lah, cepat. Kan? Habis kalau nama kat sini lain macam mana?
Lain, dia punya kawan, dia barang.
So kawan dia nama apa? Siapa?
Mana tahu dia punya kawan, saya tolong.
Dia punya kawan lah.
Ni barang apa ni? Ubat, makan kan. Ubat apa kaki ya? Kaki punya.
Those pills, right? You actually need to get them from legit retailers so that you actually know what kind of ingredients is approved by the HSA. So for this one, there isn't much labeling and you don't really know what it's actually contained of.
To be safe, we are referring the product to the secondary office for further action, where my team leader will be giving a call to HSA and see what's their judgment on it.
Okay, Singaporeans, the other side, please. Long-term pass holders, please, this way. You are from where, actually?
Indonesia.
Okay, then you got to go to the extreme right. What you are actually listening to is the sound of a panic alarm. The whole checkpoint has to come to a lockdown. There's been a security breach, and I was told that it's happening over at the bus concourse. Let's go. So what I was told is that the driver basically tried to evade clearance. He didn't actually present his passport to the officer. And so what the officer did was to press on the panic alarm. And now we are investigating what actually happened.
Again, review again. Okay. We have a situation at bus concourse. So it is a case where there was two vans seeking clearance. So after the first van left, the drop-down barrier has not even actually fully went down. The second vehicle moved off.
So when you saw the barrier up, you just drove. Yeah. You didn't have to look at the officer to see whether are you allowed to go. You just saw the barrier up and you drove off.
Did you just say okay?
Okay. Okay, we'll verify that. So what I was told by Opstrom is that the first vehicle actually cleared immigration, and after it left, the second vehicle seemed like it was tailgating the first vehicle. So our impression was that he was actually evading clearance. So right now, we are actually making sure that arrival record has been already accorded to the driver. According to him, he scanned his QR code, but we still need to verify this to make sure that his arrival record has been captured to ensure there's no attempt to enter Singapore illegally. Meanwhile, can we get him to park inside? Yeah, correct. Just keep a close eye on him. We take every -2 case very seriously because we wouldn't know what is their purpose of entry. They might have intention to place a bomb in Singapore to hurt as many people as possible.
So earlier, when we stopped these vehicles, we actually detected this product which the traveller claimed that is medicinal pills. But then due to the lack of labelling, it seems suspicious to us. So we have referred the product and the traveller to the secretary office for further questioning.
Ni, doktor bagi ke you buat sendiri ke you beli mana? Sendiri. You beli sendiri? Tak ada doktor? Ada.
Ada kedai?
Ada.
Kedai mana?
Kat rumah, dia datang rumah buat punya.
I tahu, you bawa cakap you bawa pergi cousin. Tapi sekarang ni kan, nama kat dalam situ dah lain-lain tau. Habis tadi you cakap buat kat rumah. So mana satu ni?
Itu, ini ubat. Habis saya punya cousin, dia orang buat punya, bukan saya buat.
The reason why we are questioning him further is just to see whether there will be more loopholes in the way he answers our questions. Because earlier on, his answers doesn't tally. There were discrepancies in the way he tries to link his stories. Like, he's trying to think back of what he actually answers. These kind of answers will actually trigger some alarm bells in us. If we find certain information that we can assist HSA in deciding, we will relay the information. So now we're just waiting for the relevant agency to get back to us to see if the medicinal product is legit or a prohibited substance. If the medicinal product is actually legit, we actually will let the traveller enter into Singapore.
So right now, what we see is a long queue of buses because when the panic alarm goes off, the whole checkpoint comes to a lockdown. Until we investigate and see what actually has happened, we see a build-up of traffic, be it buses, cars, or even passengers. We are trying to clear them as fast as possible without compromising security. Now that the subject and the vehicle has been detained, we are letting all these buses go so that the traffic can move smoothly while we continue the investigation. So Yuniza, what's the outcome for this case? Okay, good. So he has arrival record already? Yes. Okay, very good. Okay, if everything's okay, then you can release him. Okay, thanks.
Park inside this bay here. Not like that. Park over here inside.
All zones. Just received info from arrival motor control booth. Suspected II. 4 males walking on the train tracks. Over.
Oh, suspected II. They said four males walking on the train tracks. The FRT 1 Alpha proceeding. Don't mind, can double confirm whether you guys see any travellers or anyone on the train tracks. could be illegal entry into Singapore. So now we're rushing over. Suspected I. They said four males walking on the train tracks. We don't know what it is, but it's quite serious because it could be illegal entry into Singapore. So now we're rushing over. We still haven't identified who are the ones on the train track. We got one SUV resource really went over to the train tracks. We have the second SUV resource to be going a bit further.
MOP reported that the 04 pack walked to Malaysia.
So based on information from CCTV, these 4 travellers cleared immigration in Singapore properly. They were departing towards Malaysia. The 4 of them were walking on the departure pavement side, right? So they were going on the correct method.
Suddenly, they crossed the causeway and then made their way to the train tracks. That's where they were last seen on the CCTV. Well, at the moment, we don't have visuals on them.
Scanning center. I see you.
Right now, we are rushing over to the scene as fast as we can to go and find them.
Entering Singapore or Malaysia by walking on the train tracks is definitely not the correct way of entering into either country. So this can be quite alarming. We cannot ascertain whether they are entering Malaysia illegally. One Alpha Upstream, take note, second SUV on IB now, commencing with sweep. We split ourselves into 2 teams. One further up on the causeway, the other one starting from the nearer to checkpoint. My colleague is on the pipeline itself, so he's conducting the sweep in between the pipes, just to ensure that there's nobody there. My 2 resources will then meet in the middle, just to make sure that there are no travellers who are walking the pipeline. Okay, be right back. If these travellers are able to enter Malaysia illegally, there's every chance and likelihood of them entering Singapore illegally as well. FRT 1 Alpha calling Oxford, coming over.
Hello.
Also take note, FRT 1 Alpha concluded our sweep on the train tracks. No sign of any travellers walking.
Roger. Can send down. PCG was informed. They're sending manpower down to sweep along the water.
So for right now, because PCG is also helping us conducting their own sweep from their boats, if there's anything that comes up, they will inform our ops room. I am actually quite frustrated because we came here as fast as we can. We did our sweep as fast as possible. But because we have their details in our system, we are ready to apprehend them the instant they enter Singapore again via any of the checkpoints.
My name is Joyce Ngin. My primary role is to conduct security questioning and enhance checks on subjects referred to us. So what actually happened at the counter was when the traveller presented this passport, our A&I officer at the counter did a primary check and saw some discrepancies. So he suspected it's a counterfeit passport. The discrepancies, unfortunately, I can't say. A lot of the security features are confidential. This machine helps us to detect more discrepancies where we cannot see with our naked eye. So it's more of an enhanced check. Here, come here, follow me. Can you speak English? Chinese?
中文。
中文啊，好好来进来陪我。哎，坐住。
Ready? Kindly proceed to bus SD. Need your assistance to conduct an interview.
Roger, stand by. Proceeding. We're going to the bus ST, secondary office. We're waiting for 01 subject, so we're gonna get her up to the office and then ask her a few questions. She's from Vietnam, so we're gonna assess her eligibility to enter Singapore.
For this traveller, we want to check what's the purpose of her stay, what's the purpose of the visit. Because previously she had a long stay in Singapore, so she wants to come in again.
Miss Strong, come. Yeah. That's you, right, Miss Strong? Is it you?
Belongings? Any belongings?
Don't have. Okay, come, let's go.
Can you speak English? Chinese?
中文。
中文啊，好好来进来。哎，坐住。你是第一次入境新加坡？
没有来过第一次。
你进来新加坡目的是什么？
就是玩几天而已啊。
你是跟朋友来还是自己一个人？
跟朋友啊。
你怎么得到这个护照？
这个是他们帮我在那个中介人来的。
嗯，所以这个不是你亲自申请的，是你同事帮你申请。
哎，他所有资料是我填的。
你在马来西亚做了什么？
我也是来马来西亚旅游的。
你现在是说没有打算回家乡啊？
有啊，怎么会没有？
有买票吗？
啊？
机票有买吗？
机票还没买啊，他是过来的时候，到时候再买看一下要玩几天。
他是谁？
没有那个跟我一起来的。
外面那个朋友。所以刚才你说你是通过你的同事申请这张护照？
没有，这个是我们香港的律师哈，然后给我申请的。
刚才你跟我讲是同事，现在你跟我讲是香港律师，到底是哪一个？
没有啊，我是通过朋友找这个律师。
通过朋友找到这个律师。朋友还是同事？
朋友。
刚才你第一次跟我讲同事，现在你跟我讲是朋友，到底是同事还是朋友？
没说同事啊。
你朋友叫什么名？
是香港的。
啊，什么名？
啊。
他姓什么？他的名？
姓蔡吧。
名字你不知道，全名你不知道。
一般我们潮州，我们都是潮州人，都是叫个外号而已，其他都不知道。
但是他是你朋友，你不知道他全名？
不知道很正常啊。我这个证件是有什么问题没有？那现在是给不给我们进来？
你做主先。Okay, so after conducting our interviews and checks, we've established that it is an actual counterfeit passport. So what we'll do from here is that we'll refuse the subject entry into Singapore today, and subject will also be barred from subsequent entries into Singapore. So right now, subject has to return to Malaysia. Can we translate a seat? Okay, we'll just do your thumbprint. Give me your left. Relax.
Are you traveling alone?
I go with my fiancé.
Fiancé is a Singaporean or PR?
He is Singaporean.
You went Malaysia with him?
Yeah.
Any items to declare? No? Okay.
During your stay in Singapore, where have you been staying?
Tampines Central.
Whose house is that?
My husband's house.
Your husband or fiancé?
Fiancé.
Fiancé.
Yeah, because sometimes we talk every day.
Okay.
My role today is to basically interview her to make sure that she is of a genuine traveller coming into Singapore for valid reasons and not for any suspected illegal work.
So you work in Singapore before?
Yeah, I worked before. December 23, then March 2024.
So you came in previously in July on the 24th, correct?
Yeah.
You came in alone?
Yeah.
Okay, why you stay so long?
We prepare something for the marriage. Yeah.
Prepare for marriage. So you're getting married in Singapore or Vietnam?
Yeah, we married in Singapore.
Singapore.
First. Yeah.
Now you want to come in Singapore again. How many days you planning to stay?
Because after remarriage, after register, he applied long time back for me.
Oh, when you getting married?
4 September.
From now, today, 19 August, until 4 September, until your marriage, you going home to Vietnam first or you staying in Singapore only?
I stay in Singapore.
Stay in Singapore only lah. Did you try to apply for an extension? Since she masuk 24 July kan, so she knows she going to stay until September, right? So 30 days coming up soon, right? So by right, she should apply for extension.
For this case, I felt that she is the case of marriage of convenience lah. Suspected illegal worker coming to Singapore to work illegally.
Okay, now can apply.
But now cannot lah.
Cannot.
Now you at checkpoint already, right? You cannot apply on the spot.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
With every investigation that we do, we're actually trying to find evidence that will not support their claims. You haven't buy yet your ticket. Flight.
Ini phone apa?
Dia.
Oh, dia dua phone.
She has 2 phones. This is your main phone?
Yeah, my phone.
This one also your phone?
On phone.
Okay. You call the phone, which one?
This one.
This one.
So, okay, don't mind, we will check your phone a while. I'll just check. Ini phone apa?
Dia.
Oh, dia dua phone.
She has 2 phones. This is your main phone?
Yeah, my phone.
This one also your phone?
On phone.
Okay.
Okay, don't mind, we will check your phone a while. So, your fiancé is waiting for you downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. After you get married, you planning to apply for a long-term pass.
Yeah.
I was actually looking out for evidence that would support marriage of convenience. We have to make sure that there are nothing incriminating found inside their mobile devices or inside their belongings.
You got appointment with ROM already lah.
Yeah.
Can you show me the application or what?
Pre-marriage long-term
Oh.
basic pass. So it's approved.
This appointment is quite a valid reason for her to stay.
Are you
When?
going back to Vietnam? Do you plan to go back?
Maybe after 4 September.
After September 4?
Yeah.
When I was checking her phone, I saw evidence of a legit couple. So that kind of moved my decision from it being a marriage of convenience to a genuine one. So after we had a long chat with her, we found that she does have valid reasons to stay, and she does have a person that she is getting to know. Basically, she's staying with this person and it's genuine.
Our advice to you is just if next time you come in, you know you'll be staying more than 30 days, you should apply for extension. Okay?
Okay.
You can take your belongings and just wait outside. Okay?
What happened? Huh? Bro, the next time you want to park, you park over on that side. That one is a designated car park. How many person you waiting for? 4. You're not driver? So we had to intervene because travellers are not supposed to leave their vehicles unattended. We treat unattended vehicles quite seriously because we can suspect that there might be some ulterior motives. Boss, this is not the correct place to park. You see that one, the car park. So that one is the car park, that is the proper place to park. You cannot just park anyhow. Okay, boss?
Okay, sorry, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
Never mind. Go inside the car first. You cannot wait here.
Yeah, we all here.
All here already? Okay, come, let's go.
It's already urgent.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you very much.
Can. Everybody here already? Okay, bye-bye. We did a cursory check. After that, we just let them go. We deal with all sorts of incidents that happen every day, even small ones like this. Honestly, I'd rather go through the shift dealing with minor incidents because there's no major security threat to everyone in the checkpoint.
So basically, we just towed a vehicle to detention yard. Typically, when we conduct our further checks, we will ask the drivers to open up their boot to see what items they actually have. But for this driver, right, when we asked him to open up a package, he told us that it was actually a birthday present, so he was not able to open. But when you are at a protected area, we will actually require you to actually comply. What you are seeing is gudang garam. It's actually prohibited in Malaysia as well as Singapore.
Two, 6, 5.
11, 12, 13. 13.
Yeah.
31. Cartoons.
29 loose packets. this sort of big detection, it's brought some feeling of excitement. But of course, after that comes the tiredness, from the long day. Yeah, right now we are doing the final sweep of the car to make sure that there are no more exhibits left. Some of my friends actually ask, do I like my job? What role I play? It's pretty cool. It's interesting. The sad part is that I can't share too much with them because of security reasons. But once they see this show, I think they'll now understand what I do, why I'm always late for meetups. My parents were actually quite supportive when I told them that I wanted to join ICA because it's somewhat my childhood dream. I've always been intrigued by the stamping of passport when I was young. When I grew up, that dream somehow took a backseat while I pursued my studies. And then during COVID, I actually got the chance to apply. Thankfully, now I'm inside ICA.
So right now it's 6 a.m. We have a bit more things to do before the end of the shift.
It has already been a long day. We have already dealt with quite a number of cases, but we are still anticipating more cases.
So for night shift, I'm usually awake waiting for any activation. Hello, ma'am, sorry. Yeah, what's up? Smell of alcohol. You are there? Okay, I go to you. Yeah, I go to you.
Your incident?
Yeah, I got suspected drink driving. Where and what time do you drink?
Around 1 plus.
At a bar club? Bar club or how many pints or mugs or towers do you consume?
No, it's a normal cup.
Normal cup. How big is the cup? Were you alone?
Friends.
Come follow me. You need to take anything else from your car?
I need to take my wallet.
Your wallet? Come take your wallet first. Lock your car.
Keep your mouth on then you just blow it inside. So basically continuously until I tell you to stop. Okay? So this will be a fresh mouthpiece. Hello? Continue, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. Okay, stop.
FRT 142 outside je kami bro. Result failed. The drink driving IO from TP is aware of the case, so we are going to tow the vehicle away to a holding area. We're bringing the subject over to charge office to conduct a secondary beam test to ascertain how many % of alcohol is in his breath. Whatever happens next is based on the call of the drink driving IO from traffic police.
So right now the sun is rising and it is the start of a new day. But no matter the time of day, any threats or criminal activity entering Singapore through the checkpoint will never stop.
For Departure, we have nothing to hand over. Everything's smooth.
Alright.
Yeah. Key for the enrollment center.
Alright.
Enjoy, brother. Have a safe shift.
Have a good rest, bro.
I'm just thankful nothing serious and major happened today. Finally, my shift has ended. I feel relieved, but at the same time, I feel very tired.
Some travellers, perhaps they think that IC officers are just inside the counters. They see IC officers standing around, just looking at travellers and not doing anything. The actual reality is that IC officers are constantly doing some sort of operations, sieving out threats within the checkpoint itself. Woodlands Checkpoint is one of the world's busiest land crossings.
Dealing with the crowd can be very intense, but it just makes me smile knowing that I have helped a traveller, say for example with their kid, with their items, or answering any of their questions. It gives me a sense of fulfillment knowing that I've actually helped them in any capacity move through the checkpoint safely.